me interactions with everybody. This is just to get this off my head. So I've been posting shorts lately, and I don't know if you guys like the kind of shorts I've been posting, with like the voiceover shit. The thing is, with those, it makes it easier. I can record it, on the fly, and if I record it on the fly, so just cut that stuff over. My mom just had shoulder reattachment surgery, so I've been kind of punched for time. So I've been just recording time lapses of just me doing my daily stuff, um, just because it's quick and I'm not really garnering for views, but it looks like it's doing pretty good. So I think I found my niche. I really don't know if you guys like that idea, don't like the idea. I I don't know. So I'm just winding down. Yeah, these are my dog and my jammies. Okay, let's cover that shit. So basically, as you saw today in the mornings, I like to. It's nighttime now. I like to take out all the watches, all of my watches, right? All of the ones at home instead of the ones I use for work. And I like to wind them just in case, because I switch my watch every day, kind of differently. They kind of come out, but I don't have time to wear all of them in one day. However, throughout the day, I do record, as you saw in one of my videos on my other phones, all the serial numbers on all of these, which is so fun. Plus, there are some that are for sale. I will get to that. My hair's sticking up like a fucking whore on a Saturday night. But there are a couple here for sale. None of the Rolexes, none of the really high expensive stuff that I paid thousands of dollars for will be for sale. However, there are some things in the making. I just don't have really much more to say. It's only been a minute, but I'm just doing this while my mom's out having fun after her surgery. So, yeah. Otherwise, other than that, I'm same old retarded me. Be right back. We'll be right back. Anyway, some blue suits. Kiss my toes, Billy. What the fuck am I in here for? What am I doing? Squire. Oh shit. Allergies have been pretty bad lately. Tried these things out. These things are pretty good. They're Jordan almonds. They were just introduced to me today, so that's cool. Look like rabbit turds. Oh, missed that. Punch on those later so you don't have to listen. Anyways, yeah, today is just me recapping on what the shorts today were about. The first one was really just me taking up stuff, finding them, setting them down. The second one, I think, was me going over inventory, taking pictures, matching serial numbers up, and just other little things. Now, what I like to do at the end of each day, after all the work has been done, whether I'm working for clients, sending stuff on order, I'm looking for my next watch, I'm doing anything when it comes to watches, I like them to stay clean, wound, and just in pretty good shape in case I ever sell them. When I say wound, that's all the automatics. When I put batteries in some of the quartz, like this good old moon swatch here, the Mission to the Earth phase, just quartz, and its partner here, the Omega, the actual Omega Speedmaster Professional Snoopy 50th. This is wind, this is battery. Mainly because this was like $12,500. This was only like 500, which is kind of stupid because Swiss made and really fucking Swiss made. I paid 10 grand for this, got automatic, but I paid $500 for this and you couldn't. It's fucking quartz. Like, raise yourself to a higher standard. However, it's more affordable for the general consumer. Affordability. Go for it. For me, I prefer automatics. Winding them doesn't, they automatically wind throughout the day. That's all really there is needs to do is besides servicing. As you saw, what's up? What's up? Anyways, as you saw earlier, I do watch repair on my own. I've been kind of doing that for the couple years I was out, and the swatch, yeah, I do wear it. I wore it to Paris when I was there the other day. not the other day, a couple months back in November. It was a while ago. I'm getting old. But I do wear it. It is a pretty good watch. It's light on the wrist. If I don't want to wear like my GMT or my Snoopy, great watch overall. If you like Swatch should be making a comeback now. Um, Omega was smart partnering with Swatch now that I think about it. Because Omega, James Bond, all the other stuff, pretty big brand. And it's pretty easy to remember. Swatch was huge in like the 80s, I think. But by Omega, by partnering with Swatch, I think brought Swatch into the light again. Really smart marketing tactic. Great watch, but it's like say here, like a Ferrari sometimes, one and done, right? If you have, let's say I buy a Ferrari LaFerrari, I don't want to buy another one, kind of. Just one of them's enough, maybe get a different model. But for the Moon Swatch, one of them's enough. They all do the same stuff. Just move on. You have a Swatch, you're cool. It's cool. But affordability, great option. But if you have money to pee away, go for Omega Speedies, the real ones. Great watches. Um, but I do have one Rolex I am repairing. It is another white gold GMT2. It's a pretty cool one. It's basically another one of these. It's a really reliable watch. No beat error. There's a slight beat error, but there's other terms for beat error. Is whether it's X amount of seconds fast or X amount of seconds slow. Like a heart rate, mine's always high. Anyways, it's just kind of terms of accuracy for watches are a lot nicer. However, believe it or not, this is more accurate than this. Since this is quartz, it's at a predetermined quartz beat rate, whereas this can be adjusted via a pre-sprung. My mom might be getting home here. Okay, sorry, I'm getting like a million texts. One second. Be right back. Sorry. To get this is my watch. Oh, no one needs to see about that. Wow, that's crazy. We're gonna go to. No one wants to see that shit when you. Sorry, I have to make a live thing. Sorry. My bad. Sorry, shooting texts. Mid live stream, not mid live stream, during the live. Back to this. Sorry, I'm forcing the live. Back to what I was saying. The accuracy when it comes to mechanical pieces. Try to find one that has a exhibition case back. Exhibition case backs are, clear case backs and shit. My New Year's resolution really was just to get my okay. The resolution was to just upload more in general. But when it comes to, I'll try to zoom in on it. There is that little circle that's going back and forth. That is called a balance wheel. It's an Edicron based system. So Edicron means there's two forks, one that can be adjusted, whereas FreeSprung you can't adjust it. So being that there's an Edicron system in the automatic watches, it can be adjusted, which means there's a higher chance of having a beat error. Whereas you just pop a battery in one and it's good to go. Sometimes they're solar, like the Casio Edifice Bluetooth Solar here. It's pretty cool. It's solar powered. It's also quartz, but it's also Bluetooth, so it hooks up to my phone and such. We also, let's see here, another form of accuracy is the tourbillon. Tourbillon is a really difficult thing to explain. Basically, the entire wheels system, the balance wheel, the fork and escape wheel, are all into one unit, and it'll just constantly rotate, fighting gravity types. That's pretty cool. You're gonna expect to play a huge premium on stuff like this. I think this one was about $100. Pretty dope. But you have three options. You have quartz, actually four: quartz, automatic, manual wind, and solar Bluetooth. I have a total of 120 watches. Some of them are out of the way, some of them are for clients, and some are personal. Yeah, I'm tired. It is almost 9. Oh, and I am wearing my GMT Master 2 Pepsi Gold with a Jubilee bracelet. 2 minutes ago. Did you join? I can't tell. Double checking. Kind of hard to tell. So yeah, today's been today. Other than watches, I'm just gonna go over what today was like. So this morning, I kind of was up all night trying to think about content on what to do, and I felt like if I could reach out to the audience and just kind of ask what the hell you guys want to see, because I've shown you the watches, I've shown you the behind the scenes, not all the behind the scenes. I haven't shown you my dog yet. Sawyer, puppies, soybean. Give it a second, you'll be here. Soybean, come. Puppies. There he is. Look at him. Oh, there goes the phone. There's Sawyer. Hi, Soybean. Ah, come on, big uppies. Come on. Okay. Okay. Good boy. Come over here. Come to the watches. Oh, is that TV? Who's that? Is that the people? Is that the people watchdog? Is that the people, Bob? Well, yeah, am I telling them all about the watches? Yeah. I told them about the tourbillons, the automatics, the quartz, the manual wines, and and all of them. And then I was telling them about how this morning you helped mom get off the couch, set up for, her shoulder and all that fun stuff. Yeah. All that fun stuff. Good boy. You want to give me fib bump? Fib bump. Come on, boy. Yeah. Good boy. Anyways, yeah, that's Sawyer. Cool stuff, right? Game over. Damn. Okay, back to this. You want to see Sawyer more? But this, I'll put us both on. There we go. What's up? Fist bump. Come on, bud. You got it. No, you want bellies? Okay. Yeah. You've been good boy. Anyways, but he's been just hanging around the house. Mom had surgery, so she's been chairbound. We're gonna go see a movie tomorrow. You're gonna say hi. Anyways. But other than that, it's just been a very long day. I haven't really had time to tend to my watches, so I've been kind of zooming through all the techie bits. Oh, in case you're wondering, this is my backup phone. So cool. Sammy's watching, bud. Yeah. Is that Samantha watching? Yeah, Samantha's watching, bud. Your best friend. She's on. Anyways, I keep sticking as my backup phone. iPhone 6S. Still works. Still supported by. Fuck it. But I think while I have time to kill, um, might as well just go over what's hot and what's not in the collection. Sorry, this angle's crazy. So what's oh shit, where to start? I have too many. Beer belly. Anyway. Not a beer well, shit. Kinda called myself out. Let's just go over what's like the most practical watch they have. My most practical is this beautiful Casio Edifice Bluetooth Solar. Samantha has seen me wear this, I believe, during high school. It hooks up to my phone. The better version of an Apple Watch. It has Bluetooth, airplane mode, GMT, regular time, date, fucking day of the week. It's got if you have emails or not somehow. It has an alarm. It has everything under the sun. Solar charged. It has a battery. Costs a lot to replace it. And then we have also my stainless steel Rolex Submariner. This one's a larger dial size compared to the other stainless steel Rolex Submariner that I got. So these things are pretty cool. I daily wear these. This one is for sale and it is already grabbed onto by a private client, as far as I can say. But this has money coming to me soon. This, my old workhorse. If you saw my Sub Hulk, very cool watch. Very reliable, actually. You can. The bezel is so perfect, man. You can see the amount of wear and tear on that bracelet from daily wearing. I got this for about like 12 back in the day. Then we have a GMT Batgirl. My not even worth showing. That's how bad it is. And then we have my other daily, my good old Rolex Daytona Darth Vader. This thing was pretty cool, but you can see the wear and tear on the bracelet as well. Have I seen Stranger Things? Not yet. I hear it came to an end though recently, the final season of it. I don't really I kind of live under a rock. It doesn't have to do with watches, cars, or Sawyer. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, I'm weird that I haven't seen Stranger Things, but I'm also weird because I've seen Wicked, and I'm gonna go see part 2 tomorrow with my mom to get her out of the house. Yeah. Anyways, back to these. Then we have the Omega Snoopy, my newest, and I think I'm gonna daily this. However, I had to find a new band for it because I'm not gonna wear the metal one because the metal one's ugly, and then the nylon one is so perfect for it. There's a huge history to it, and if I explain the history, we'd be here until like fuck. Anyways, NASA, moon, and stuff. That's all you need to know. Oh yeah, and Snoopy. Big piece. This is my newest one. It's my new daily. It was my daily a couple years ago. It was my daily last year, and then this is my daily this year. Maybe good idea, maybe not. Then we have the Swatch, which I've dogged on enough. And we have a pretty good, affordable Swiss-made vintage piece. The Oris Big Crown Pointer date from the 70s. Now, I took this one. This one didn't have this nice of a strap. I had to order the strap, which was like almost. This one I took on a cruise with me for my 20th birthday, I think, a couple years ago. 20th birthday. It served me very well. I'm spitting everywhere. I took it to the Cayman Islands. I went to a jeweler. That's when the bracelet broke, and they were really interested in buying it. I said no. Here, move. So, man, um, best move I've ever done. To the point of after I got that watch, I wanted to start repairing them. So I bought another one that's in desperate need of some love. It just needs a new stem, winding stem and crown. No, the crown's good. Just needs a new winding stem. I need to get some new crystal for it. New set of hands and the escape wheel and all the mechanical stuff's good. It does need an Aura strap. Doesn't have an Aura strap. Whatever. Such is life. Then we have here. So My job I'm currently at, working on guitars, repairing and selling and buying, was cool enough to when I got my first paycheck. It's nothing special, Swiss or anything. It's just a little watch I bought off of eBay or Chrono24. There's only 782 of them. This is number 46. The Valois and Martin Swiss chronograph, the Vivaljo 7750 chronograph movement. And it took a shit on me. Isn't that fun, right? You know, when they just decide to clonk out and not work for you. So now I need to spend $400 on a new movement. Yippee! Financing going down the drain. These are all the fun ones. Oh, yeah, here's another fun one. Oh, it's fully automatic. Great watch. This from my Italy trip. My Italy trip, I bought a couple watches forever ago. That was my graduation. 3, 4 years ago now. Wow. It's been a while. This is a Pilota Ferrari Pilota Limited Evo. Its start stop chronograph is super neat. As you can see, I wrote start on there, but it clicks so quietly and just very cool watch. I bought it for $1,275. It is number 136 out of 299. I have full box and papers. Let me know if you want it. Can't bring to sell it yet. Never worn it. Nice soybean. Hi, puppy. Hi, monkey. I love you. Good boy, Sawyer. Anyways, but oh god, where's next? So here's another one. Here's one that is definitely for sale. And if I don't sell it, I'm gonna donate it to the MS Society for an auction, which I've been doing. So this is a Ferrari Pilota Evo GMT. This was the precursor to my GMT Pepsi here. Pretty dusty, but this, I just wanted something with a GMT. Indeed. I just wanted a GMT to try it out. I went to multiple stores. Oh, I have plenty more than just that. We'll start with the GMT Master 2 in white gold. I paid $35.6 for it. The Daytona back in the day was about 24, 23, something like that. And so we're at like 50 there. And then this Omega was pretty cheap at 13.5. But overall, I have quite a bit of money in watches. I'm not really more of like a financial standpoint. I do point out the price in case one day I do decide to sell like my GMT, which I won't because it's a beautiful daily watch and it's very iconic. The Pepsi bezel, you got just amazing poser type shit. In other words, I have God, I have watches in boxes I haven't opened, and everyone left. I have watches in boxes that I haven't even opened yet. Brand new in the box. You know what? I'm gonna be cool and I'm gonna show you. No, I'm not because that's clients and stuff. What I will sell, and you want to just let me know in the comments, is this Maserati Potenza. It is. I bought this in Europe. I'll ask $350 for it. Make it 400 plus tax. So make it 415-ish, 415 bucks if you want it, fully automatic. 10 meters water resistance, kind of looks like an AP, but yeah, it's not my cup of tea. It's cool, but it's not my cup of tea. What else? What else? What else? This is just my favorite box. Box 1 is all of my favorites. Box 2 is the OGs, really. Sorry, I have a lot of people who like me today. Here's all funky. I got a cut yesterday. So this is more of the fun, high-end, expensive stuff. There's probably about, let's see, this Submariner I got for 10. This was 9.5. This was 12.6. The GMT back row was 15. The Pepsi, God, this is just a regular stainless steel Pepsi. It's 15 white gold GMT that I'm repairing. Really hard to get my hands on. That was about 10.6. This 35.8. This fucking, I don't remember what I got it for. I got it for a lot, and then 16, around 16, 15 to 16. Sorry, 15 to 16 I got the Omegas, and then I have too many to count, honestly. Probably estimated total of over. Obviously, this box is over 100 for sure. Maybe like 250,000 in this first box. But these are just to play with. These are funds. I'm trying to this year, besides uploading, going live, and other stuff. I'm trying to push out more and more content. In general, you know. Oh, I got any all gold timepieces. Good question. Does white gold count as gold? Like fully white gold? I don't know, because you said, 18 karat gold. I don't really know the carats of the watch I get. The closest thing to, you know, anything gold is this Akribos Tourbillon with the gold casing. It's cool. It has a GMT and it has a moon phase as well as a flying tourbillon in the center. I think it's 18 karat. Let me check. It could be 15 karat as well. No, it's 18. So it's an 18 karat gold watch. The dial is guilloche aluminum, not aluminum, titanium. I don't fucking know. I don't know. But any astronomias, I do, but they are for sale. They are for clients and they are for special viewings. When the watches get into the hundreds, thousands to millions, I don't outright own those. I don't have that kind of money. I have money. I just don't have millions for a watch. My cap at the moment is maybe 250K, which is a lot of money. For astronomias, they're so beautiful. They're like the Pagani of watches. They're mainly for artistic. They're really desirable. I want one super bad. You can see those, can't you? The ones over here. Yeah, okay, fine. I lied. I have two astronomias right there. Astronomia one for clients, and then I have these here because they are not supposed to be out in the public. But no. I fucking Chrono 24, dude. I'm not cool enough. Chrono 24 for sure. Super hard to get. Jacob, I really want to go there, but I don't have a reason to go to New York. I know they have a place in LA. Could be wrong, but their main. Yeah, they do. They have a place in LA. Florida, they have a lot of main locations, but I know I'm more on focus on work at regular job, being a repair tech as well as a guitar repair tech, guitar player on the side. But for watch repair, I find peace. Zen. My Zen. But yes, I have two astronomias. I did not go to Jacob and Co. for them. I bought them off of Chrono 24, which is a nightmare. It took like 3 months to get in because of all the wires and shit, payments and this and that. Who cares about Jacobs? They're nice. I'd stick to more things that I could daily wear. One person who is watching this that I know is watching this does know some of the secret watches I have. Drawers here. There is like, for example, right here. I have a Rolex Daytona Panda on a Oyster Flex that I wore for the longest time. Good watch, reliable watch. Not a daily watch. I think the Panda is too common and too popular. I had that in one of my drawers. And in my closets, I'll be right back. I'm going to take a picture of my closet. It is, don't look at my toes, you weirdos. It is filled to the brim with cases. For example, here, look at my toes, don't look at my toes, don't look at my toes. We have the box for that limited Ferrari, and it says 136 on it. Box, papers, everything. Let's move that. I'm only 5'5", so I'm short as shit. But There's two. I'm in my closet. There's two bags that have the boxes and papers. I just might know. Boxes and papers for the Rolexes. Oh my god, that hurt. Whew, Jesus. The things I do for y'all. Um, and then I have a box for the moon phase or the Earth phase. Omega. I have the very cool box for the Snoopy. I have the original paperwork for the one of my tourbillons. So, for example, I have the certificate of service and all the other paperwork for these tourbillons, and the expense is for replacements and other shit is through the roof. There's that. The I have the box for the Maserati one right here too. There is. Oh, here's a fancy box. Oh shit, it's under a lot of stuff. But yeah, I got like boxes on boxes for watch is plural. But I'm gonna go put some socks on because I'm cold. But I have like boxes, papers, licensing, and pro stuff. However, at the end of the day, they're really just items, materialistic shit. Excuse my language. But I used to like to show off, so I'd wear diamond APs, Royal Oak turbs, a lot of the crazy expensive stuff, like to show off. Now I kind of like to, but I like to go for more subtle stuff. Like back to the Daytona. Like this is subtle. It'll go with anything. Take off the T. It goes with the black outfit. And if you don't want anyone to see, just hide it under your sleeve. Kind of out of the way, under the radar, unless you know what this channel is about. Oh my god, my allergies are crazy. Anyways, I want to know for review. Yeah, not all of them. Yeah, I have a pretty big, vast watch collection. Some stuff, some stay, some go, some. Yeah, there is one watch that I let get away that I really regret. Now it's nothing fun like it's like a Patek Philippe Tiffany Nautilus 5711. No, it was a Philip Persio, very cheap line I bought on my very first cruise. And it was so fucking rare, but it was simple and rare. And it wasn't expensive. I bought it in Mexico. Hi, monkey. Good boy. Good boy, Sawyer. I bought it in Mexico. It had a digital and an analog time. Kind of like a G-Shock, but not like a G-Shock. It had, pretend this is just a sterile watch. It was a carbon fiber background. It had a actual digital time next to an analog time. So it was kind of like two subdials right next to each other. Like, let me try to, wrong box. Kind of like, the Tudor Black Bay chronograph, where it's just two dials and then there's the date there. It kind of looks like paint. Yeah, gross. In a weird shape. But it was so cool. I broke the crystal to it when I was in elementary school. God, this shit started before even elementary school. Some of these are, God, old. Here's my OG. Here's the original. Here's the original gangsta. Let's see what this says. You know what? Like, fucking give me a lot of money for that. That's crazy, by the way. I don't want to do that, but maybe. Funny guy. You're funny for that. Funny feet thing. But yeah, this thing was my very first watch. Now, it's still big as shit on my wrist. I have small wrists. Wrists. Yo, what's up? I have very small wrists, so it's kind of hard to find, good dials. But if the watch is desirable enough, like this barely fits the wrist. It's pretty bulky, so it leaves kind of like little marks on my wrist from wearing it all the time. And yes, I wear them to bed. Wearing these to bed is all right since this just slides under your sleeve. You roll, toss and turn at night. For me, I don't. I stay up in case my mom needs something in the middle of the night, like she needs her meds, she needs um, her ice to be changed, shoulder replacement. You know, it's fun stuff. Let's see. I need a beer, but it's 9 p.m. and it's way too late for a beer. But I need like a Red Bull or something to stay up. Anyway, I'm up most of the night, so I'm basically just cleaning, replacing, checking on clients whether they want to order some stuff. Feet pictures for one guy apparently in one of the comments that got held for review. That's not on the sales list, but if you pay me enough, maybe like 100 grand and a something, I'll give you some feet stuff. But that is that one commenter. It was held for review. Yeah, what's up, Marilyn? Chat you out there. Marilyn. Yeah. Glad you're here with us. I'm just a small creator hoping to get better at what I do. Even though I've been on YouTube for like 6 years. So I'm not gonna go brain rot shit. 6 years exactly. Come May. But none of this was paid for. All of this was paid for by me. What'd you get? What you get? I'll make your day 100% better, Marilyn. I'll make your day a million times better. Oh, hell yeah, I got a Rolex, dude. Fucking, it's my daily. I daily wear, excuse me, dirty. I daily wear a Daytona Darth Vader. It's 2025 Daytona Darth Vader. I have a Submariner. I have another Submariner. Guess what? A third Submariner. One's a Hulk. One's pretty cool for Christmas time. These are all in different sizes. This is like a 40 something. I think this is like a 30. It's super small on my wrist. But they're too basic, bitch. So I have 4 GMTs, 3 Pepsis, and 1 Batgirl. In my Daytona, I have a Daytona Panda in there. I have an Omega Snoopy, my newest acquisition. This one's the cool one. So a 25th anniversary. How did I get all of these? Time. No pun intended. Lots of time. I actually started collecting watches. Are you talking about me seriously? Like when I got serious and started buying like 10,000 plus, or just in general? Like in general, all of them? Years and years ago, back in elementary school, 5th grade. I'm 22 now. I'm 22 and 22 in 2 weeks. I'm 21. I can drink. I can spend my own money as poorly as I wish, or as not as poorly as I wish. Anyway, here's the coolest watch. This is the Omega Snoopy. Now, once you start your chronograph, that Earth is rotating perpetually. It is a manual wind movement. And it is a 50th anniversary to the Apollo 13 moon thingy mopper. And so when you start your chronograph, Snoopy here flies across the back. He's attached opposite to the chronograph, seconds hand. And, you know, pretty cool feat of horology right there. This was quite a bit, and then it just is on back when it's done. First watch. God, somebody asked. This was my very first watch. Now imagine shorter version of me. Actually, you know what? I was probably the same height. This is my very, very first watch. It went with nothing that I wear. It still goes with nothing that I wear. I don't have any blue. Don't worry about the socks over there. Those are blue. Actually, this does go with something. This goes with my Bevmo shirt I'm wearing right now. But I don't wear it because there's no red on it. But this is my Casio, it's a G-Shock. Bulletproof. Still works for all these years. It's very, very common. I was a big G-Shock guy. I didn't really know what I was doing. Kind of collecting cheaper pieces until I really kind of got my foothold in the watch world to the point of where I wanted to learn more and more about watches. I just kept getting more and more expensive. This is more of the budget section, and so is this. This is more of the took a dump and oh, actually, my G-Shock here. This thing still works. This thing was water damaged, and oh yeah, auto light. This thing was water damaged. This thing's a tank. Beautiful watch. A good tank, man. I put it. I've frozen it. I've gone swimming. I've gone diving. I've gone fucking everything with it. Now, if you really want a bulletproof, hi puppy monkey. If you want a bulletproof watch, a great daily beater, expect to spend a whopping $110. Invicta Pro Diver, fully automatic. This has lasted me since high school. So freshman year, I bought it. Thought I was the cool shit. This was when I was getting semi serious. Fully automatic, 200 meters, water resistant. Wear it anywhere. You can see I wore it all over. Look at that clasp, all the wear on it. Bulletproof, man. Invicta is the poor man's Rollies. You don't have to be poor to get it, because clearly I fucking have one. And then a little while later, I was into these tactical. I'm out of breath. I'm fucking fat and I'm out of breath. These tactical style perpetual calendars called Reef Tigers. This one shows a date, a year, sorry, the month, year, day of the month, day of the week, hours, minute. It's a full calendar watch for $255. Reef Tiger, the way to go. Now, that one's pretty cool. I have another Reef Tiger in a box, unopened. That's huge. I have a YouTube short on it. The title is, I think the title on that video is I got the wrong size or something on the watch. And oh my God, I have one of those itches that it feels like in the back of your throat or your ear. Kill me now. But anyways, I'm going to power through that. But, Reef Tiger's a really good watch. They're affordable, not Swiss, but they're very, very functional in terms of, in terms of usefulness. Now, their straps are shit. This one's pretty cool. This one, too big for me, but it is one of my more recent acquisitions. Let's get this out. This is a Infinitus. My friend who was with me in Paris, I didn't expect to get a watch. It's something really cheap, but it was a gift. So it was a friend in Paris who, just her husband did like a lighter version of what I do, which is like watch repair and customizations and such. And she was nice enough to say they had excess and got me this little piece. Little, I mean big, like look at that shit. Like it dwarfs my Daytona. But it was nice of her to give me this. I wasn't expecting to get this, but Infinitus, it has a GMT which is set to Paris time. Like my other GMT. I know, right? Oh, I got better shit. You watched the rest of it. A fucking Daytona. Anyway. I'm not. You're rage baiting, my man. You're rage baiting. You are a rage baiting, masturbating piece of shit. No, I'm kidding. I love all the people out there. Well, thank you. Oh, somebody listen now. Never mind, I am. Never, like, did you look at that? And then, anyways, you just watch the live back. It'll make me feel very happy. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Emily, I just doxed her and leaked her name. She was super nice. She gave me this. It's not a Rolex. It's not a crazy watch, but it's, meaning behind some watches are really nice. This is the expensive holy shit box. This is the original gangsters, OGs. This is the poor man's chronograph. It's not even a chronograph. It's an okay watch. It's a Tommy Hilfiger. It was my first $200 years and years and years and years ago. This Casio Edifice Lefty is for sale. Take $100 for that. But yeah, these are all just like little going out to trips and didn't want to take something super nice, so I bought a bunch of pieces. Some of these were given to me. Some of these I purchased. Some of them I restored, actually. Repaired and restored. This Oris Big Crown Pointer date fully restored that. Yeah, right? Name is Sawyer. Soybean. Soybean. Come here. Please. Come here. His name is Sawyer. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Give me kisses. To go home. Just waiting for mom to get back. Good boy. Good bunky, good fit bump. He's a good dude. Yeah, he's 7. Older. He's an English cream golden retriever. Okay. No. Oh, it's over here. And no, these aren't Sawyer Jamies. These are my cousins. Oops. 1 second. It's going to bed. Anyway, I'm still on. I'm getting a little tired and a little anxious right now for my mom to arrive because I got to get my butt over there. Hey, same to you. Happy New Year's. My resolution is to upload more for you guys. Oh, yeah. See you, man. So I think I have fulfilled that resolution. However, I'm going to keep going until they get home. I lied. I'm going to shoot one more text and then I'll get back to this. Yeah, so today, it doesn't matter about what I did. You take one phone out. You take one phone out and everybody leaves. Kind of like my dad. Anyways, that's my favorite word. Anyway. Yippee. I've been trying to upload more. What do you guys like want to see? That's my question. On what content would you like to see? Appreciate that. Okay, stop texting me. I'm trying to do a live. Anyways, I'm trying to figure out. Oh my god, it's like 9:30 here. God, I've been at this for 47 minutes. This is the longest live stream I've done in a minute. I'm interested into seeing what you guys would like to see. What would you want to see from me in this upcoming year when it comes to content? I am still trying to figure that out. This is all from me to you guys. What's the Okay, no one gives a shit. Back to my collection because people stay for that. Amazing. Back to when I was getting better at collecting and I wanted something automatic. Relic skeleton timepiece. This was my first automatic watch. Now, a funny story about this was I didn't know you can manually. I didn't know anything about in the day. I did modify this to a deploying because the original one was falling apart, and I wore this to my graduation as school to get to high school. The graduation day. Regardless, I learned that you can manually wind by winding the crown. I did that, and I wore it to church that day. So proud of myself. I bought a second one, and then I bought a third one. Not 3 relic skeletons. Very nice. This one's a gunmetal. This one's just black and gold. On up a bit. They will wake our here, Chris. Drop your clothes. Well, I think I'm trying to think of some cool watches that have a good story behind it. I'm gonna take y'all around the house while there's the stuff. I'm gonna take you around my house just to go get me a drink or something. Oh yeah, besides doing watches, I play guitar. So let me turn this around. where you can see the guitar collection. There's more over there. Some in my room. Out of that. Aside from that, I'm just gonna go down here at my house. Drink. Oh God. So yeah, this year is terrible lighting and bad YouTube videos. Just kidding. I'm going to set this here. Now, I'm contemplating whether I get a beer or not. I think it's too late for a beer. Oh, what do I want to make? Hungry. Hungry and thirsty. But this year, I'm kind of hoping to get better videos out there, better quality content. I'm trying to go for some cinematic stuff, whereas I've just been doing, just little wrist rolls, doing that. That's been doing all right. And then the time lapses, you guys really fucking love those. I'm not a huge fan of the AI voiceovers, but if I have to and it brings in the views, I'm gonna fucking do it. Um, I know some of y'all don't like the sound of water being consumed. I'm gonna go on. Is that even possible? There's features on this shit I didn't even know about. 1 second. It's not from the tap, it's from the fridge, okay? Little thing going on. I'm gonna go mute here while I take a sip because some people like it, some people don't. So mute. Bye. Anyways, just me getting some water. But yeah. I do this is my dwelling. I am just waiting for my mom. So back to my room, back to Sawyer. Do something real quick. I cannot put on camera because legal reasons. So you are going to watch Mr. Doybean go do. Sawyer, they're over here. They're up here. Hey, they're up there. That's where the people are. And you gonna be good. You gonna stay there while I go get something. Go take stuff. There, T. Let's say. Oh shit, might as well. So as I was explaining to you guys earlier today, that I do watch repair, I'm gonna take you to my watch repair workstation because I know you guys are interested in that content. Now, I do have another channel called the ADHD Watchmaker, which includes all this is this little spinny watch repair stuff. In here, we've got some. We have the Rolex case back opener tools, other stuff, some projects in the mix. We have these. This is just spare new parts and oil applicators, Rodico and pin removers. These are hand setting tools. We have the tweezer, tweaky, whatever the fuck. Spare movement parts that I can use and with other movements. These are used here. The Grail movements, for example, got a movement, another here. Need some. We have a 2688 movement, great condition. We have a ETA 7750 chronograph movement, as you see, pretty complicated shit. And nothing else noteworthy. But and then here is the junk drawer of watchmaking dreams. This is calculator. Anyway, where's that? Oh, we got a desk light. those. Now, tonight I'm gonna be heading out of here. It was an amazing time sharing all this shit with you guys. I wish I could stay for longer, but I cannot because I am tighter than a motherfucker. All right, guys. I appreciate the feedback, comments, and such. I will see you at the end of. You know what? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a weekly. Just an idea. A a live stream at the end of live stream at the end of every week after I upload some more other funsy stuff. And no, that's where that went. I was about to say I was missing that. Found it. Look at that. No, been looking all over for this. It's in. Let's see. Boop. Put that over here. This is where. So if you guys can remember where I did those, actually, this on my other channel, the ADHD. Or this is the view you guys would get. Now, from that angle, I can actually show you the beautiful face back work done by Omega. Now, here is the face of the Omega Snoopy, Speedmaster Snoopy anniversary. You can see very clearly that Mr. Snoopy, hand drawn by, goes around the case back. This is only when you start the chronograph. Perpetually, the Earth does spin. It is an amazing timepiece. The newest, as you can see, this is the re-entry. Yeah, Snoopy just goes back, and then to stop the chronograph. Look at the perpetually. Here. But yeah, is my latest toy. It's very cool. You got Snoopy in a little space suit up there. It's a beautiful watch. I love it to death. It's gonna be my daily for 2026. Be my daily for 2020. People are texting me, and it's starting to get me upset. This is what I was wearing tonight. Daytona. Darth Vader. I was just showing you because I actually just found watchmaking area. If you Snoopy. Yeah, I feel bad because you just got on, Margaret. I gotta go. I gotta head out. It was, oh my god, I look. That is insane. Put me on the streets. My lord. Good god, who took me? Anyways, yeah, it's been great. I'll be live. Today's Friday, right? Today's Friday. I'll probably go live either Sunday or Monday because I have to work Tuesday through Sunday, Tuesday through Saturday. I'm off because mom had her surgery. Anyway, I will see you guys live back on Sunday. And fun. Do this again sometime, maybe Sunday. Let's